Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverages: a very refreshing watermelon infused or flavoured sparkling water, because watermelon is pretty much water anyway, clues in the title. Either way, welcome back to the game. And previously we were doing some more building, as I keep saying in all of these episodes. Specifically, we've got the last remaining cell block A, B, C, D, E, F, even though we're still on cell block D as a grant, but there you go. We had a lot of flooring placed, and yeah, we are getting towards sort of the end of the build. In this episode, we are going to do a couple of odd jobs, getting stuff finished off, and then I think if we are going to go for the whole death row thing, I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, well, we'll see how we get on. I also want to put some stuff in the yard. I'm going to kick the whole death row thing down for future me. Let me go over to deployment first and patrols here. I'm going to set up a blue patrol. I've got a bit of an issue, well, a lot of them, but we're not going to get into it right now. Yeah, we've got a lot of issues when it comes to our danger level, which is absolutely maxed out. I said, like, what's actually caused that? And it even says there, prisoners are angry about roll call. Now, I don't often do roll call. It's something that, it's just like, probably just an oversight on my part. We just don't often run with it. But it is very good when you've got tunnels and such. So, yeah, we managed to sort that out. And I should probably put the loo back in, shouldn't I? Let me put that in there and prioritise that. And let's see, we've got 11 prisoners due to arrive in the next 8 or so hours. Danger level is now going down, even though prisoners are still angry about the roll call. That's why we had that huge, and it was high, need for safety. So that was the roll call, which I didn't think would knock that up, but, well, you know, learned. Let's see how we're doing over here. Power is going in. That's good. Danger level is high but decreasing, and eventually once that roll call thing's down, it'll be pretty good. And I've got all the deployments set up for that one, so that's fine. Don't need any wiring because that's now done, and there we are. Alright, next thing to do then is I'm going to go to the yard, and we're going to type in yard, and I want to put in some, do I want to put in bleachers? I mean, we don't need bleachers, but they do go quite nice in this one. We want in weights benches, so I'm going to put in just a big row of weights benches like that. And, oh, where was it there? Or was it further up? It was there. And you've got things like punch bag, training dummies. I'm going to go with dumbbell racks, I think. Yeah, dumbbell racks. And there you go, prisoners are now working on here, which is good. Not going to put in the benches or on lighting, I don't think we need any of that. Chairs, tyre stacks, pull-up bars. Could put in a couple of pull-up bars, couldn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll leave the rest to be fairly open. And then flooring, I did mention this a long time ago now. I was going to put in this sort of extra bit where we've got like slightly different coloured tiles, sort of semi-randomly. It's random I'm going to manage there. So that's concrete leaves, so that's going to look, like I say, a bit run down, and obviously deliberately so. That's one of the goals for this series, was to deliberately not overplan anything and actually make things a little bit off. Like I say, a noteworthy decision. It's not laziness, but, you know, it's like this. I don't know what the consensus is. I'm going to assume that fine, okay, because we did know we were going to do this in the very beginning. But I'm also aware that a lot of people have said that they actually prefer the planning and the symmetry. And to be fair, that's what I'm used to, so I get it. Anyway, done some planning all there, so that is good. How we're doing for intake? Death row is unavailable. Yes, it is. I think I can go for offshore tax haven, which is fine. Execution liability, legal prep. A lot of that we can do. I'm going to go with execution liability, even though we haven't got any death row in. I'm going to do that anyway. Oh yeah, I quite like the tiles are a bit different. It's actually very subtle when you've got the sort of, call it the texture, but the room designation, because you get that sort of checker pattern. So yeah, all good. All good. I'll not do any more ordering of stone or any floor just yet. Actually, I was going to say because there's loads of trucks, but there's not a lot of trucks. Okay, I think we can do some building. Wall overgrown. This is going to finish off the solitary, which, to be fair, we don't need. It's just a case of we've planned it, we might as well build it. And doors secure. Will we have enough money? We will. Haven't put any toilets or showers in here. Just something we haven't done. And one thing I do probably need to do. A couple of janitors, another gardener. Didn't want 3 gardeners. So I've got that one. There's a 4th one. Right, put the tool down. Staffing. 2 gardeners gone. Okay. That's good. Money is also pretty good. How is our reform? 36. It's went up. Net -7. Okay. Let's go with... Ooh, okay. So I've just gone with some informants here. And we can see 2 extremely deadly inmates, and they're next to each other. They're in the opposite cell. We should probably split them up. Federal witness. Protective. And that'll do quite nicely. So we now have 10 protective custody guys. We can take 12 assuming we don't go death row, which is probably what we're going to do. So, yeah. Let's have solitary. So it's now set. Do I want to put toilets in here? It's no real huge benefit, but it seems like we probably should. That could be legitimate, that toilet block. Toilet block? Because I'm focusing on this, obviously. That tunnel. That could be legitimate, that. Just going to search that cell. Oh! A doggo. Spitfire. Exhausted. By who? Not Green Thumb. So it says murdered by prisoner. Well, we'll find out. Oh, there's a tunnel. And they got quite far. They got at least under the perimeter wall. Alright. Let's just remove that. It's a priority. Interesting, once you've detected it, the doggos don't smell it as they go past. They don't scratch at the ground or anything. Alright. So, average refunding rate reduced to 30%. Still working on that. Do think that we could probably do with a couple more cooks. And I'm going to go with some extra guards. And replace the dog handler. So, yeah. Do I need to do any more hiring and firing? I don't think so. There's no flooring in these rooms. What shall I put in? Let me go with a fire-resistant green carpet. Another death. What is going on? This is Fang, who is savaging London Baker. We've seen them before. Extremely quick. Murder, attacked staff. You see what's happening here is the doggo, because the canine unit, because they've lost their master, they don't stop. And that's now London Baker with a calming effect, apparently. Mauled to death by a guard dog. Alright. I'm going to have to hire another dog handler. Yes, I don't know what's going on there. Maybe one of these has, like... Is instigator? Well, it is a thing for escape mode, but is it in this one? Volatile? There could be a volatile person in there, but it wasn't them. The one that started fighting, so I don't know. How curious. Anyway, we should probably run in some water pipe. To say there and there. And these are the ones. not connecting them up because, well, in the past that caused all manner of issues. Danger level is high. What is the main issue? Doesn't seem to be a main issue when it comes to needs. So I don't know. Well then, just have a look here. Just seeing about an unknown trait there. And the workers are not. What have they got to do? What have they got to do? Jobs. Install small pipes on the list. Repair toilet and sink. Okay. Well, this is in progress, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. There is a reformed prisoner reward. Reoffending's jumped up to 36 again. We're on net -2, so it's improved from -7, but still in a positive area, which is a shame. We've also not produced any superior beds. Not a single one. Which surprises me so. Yeah. This is also now obviously at capacity. We're at capacity now for the facility, so is the shower big enough? Appears to be so. Appears to be so. Let's have a quick look through our programs. Workshop safety induction, all running well. 41% pass rate is not great though. Carpentry, 1 finished, 0 passed. Foundation education program, general education program, pharmacological treatment to drug addiction, alcoholics group, parole, all this is good. Spiritual guidance, flower therapy, animal therapy, conflict resolution, 3 strikes program, 3 sex training. The only thing we haven't done is solar panel development, kitchen safety and hygiene, neither of which we're going to do. Behavioural therapy we're not running, and death row appeal we don't have any particular use for anywhere. Alright. In here then, let's put a bit of flooring. What type of flooring? I'm going to go with... Right. I don't know why there's been such a increase in people attacking. Like, so this is Lannister, murdered by prisoner, found drugs, but I can't see. Seriously? Extremely deadly. Okay. That's what's going on here. They're unconscious. Wow. Okay. So I need another dog handler, another guard, and now Natalie Ainsley is trying to get out because they've got a set of keys. I'm not even going to react because there's no way they're getting through all those guards. Right. Well, this changes things up a little bit. It really does, because I'm going to get a training room over to, let's use slum, and training room will go in here, and we're going to train things like first aid training. I'm still not getting tasers. That's not my goal. And did one... Sorry, it flashed up really quick that Abri Key, ironically, holding a set of keys, was escaping, but the guards... have they just went, can't be bothered. Guard response. The game suddenly got a little spicier. Okay. Training room first, then more fencing, I think is the goal. Yes. And also, what I'm going to do is go to security, dangerous. No, I'll just do it from here. So extremely deadly. So this lorry. So there they are there. You. Remove prisoner. 5 grand. Get them gone. Don't want that sort of inmate in here. It's good job we did build protective custody, because it would have been infinitely lot worse if all of the federal witnesses were out and about. So yeah, Anyway, the building over here, that's good. We'll then do the perimeter wall. Yeah, I'll definitely do this first. So this is a training room. And let's see. Training. So we need first aid, grit bin, rat trap. We need chairs. And office desk. Blackboard, why not? And that should be that done. We'll have some power going into it, naturally. And once that's done, we'll start some training. We'll have to spare room to take prisoners, apparently. I think that's really counting the family cells, which... How many do we have? How many family members do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's, I think, about the most we've had. But that's still half capacity, so that's totally fine. All good, all good. Still working on that one, says the game. Well, there's loads of trucks backed up. It supplies like a huge truck just for a box of bacon and a box of potatoes. Yeah, all right. What's our reoffending rate? I bet it's gone up. Well, it's actually dropped down to 33%. Still not at 30% to trigger the grant though. So yeah, still obviously the flooring to put in as well. So I'll have to do that one. Release prisoners. We're on positive 4,000 now. Danger level is going down. Everything will be fine. I mean, this won't be built. Don't know why it's taking so long. I guess I keep having to remind myself that we normally play on a small map. This is medium, so there is just further for the guys to travel. So that's maybe why. There's danger level going right down. I bet there's a food need. There's the hygiene, and there is a food need. But I bet that'll head down now after shower time. Don't know how I feel about the shower. Prefer a bath, but no. What I mean is that we don't run with showers often. Certainly for the latest builds that I can recall, we haven't built a shower. Went with it for this one just to do something different from what we've been doing as of late. But showers in the cells are just better, I think. I mean, they cost more because you have to build them, and chances are things are going to get smashed up. But still. Okay, first aid training. And fire safety, not going to bother with it. Just first aid for me. Let's run that. 32 grand, which is handy. Right. Let me finish off in here. So, for this, let's have wood in there, wood in here. And then for these ones, bit of carpet. Over here, we want iron floor. Moss. Yeah, moss will look interesting. It'll look very dark as well. And just double check informants here. Looking around, loads of foodies. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can see. 5 foodies. There's snitch and green thumb as well, and protective. So, right, workers are cracking on there. Walls and doors, fence grass, and there was a ding noise there. What would that have been? That'll have been some sort of bureaucracy. Could have been execution liability or even offshore tax haven. I think. It's not a grand. Let's go with doors. And it's going to be in Broadgate. We don't have barriers, and I don't plan on having barriers. For no particular reason. It's just, I don't... This is to stop just people sprinting out. It's not stopping, like, trucks getting smashed through it. It's not to do that. Well, that's so close to the power, it's going to be pretty handy to connect up. Alright. So that will hopefully increase our security levels, which is handy. I am going to do a full shakedown tonight as well. Lots of room to take in more prisoners, so they say. Let's have a look. Still no death row available. It might not show because we haven't built death row. That's probably what's happened. Okay. So I do want to have death row around here. I think I am going to do it, just because we can, really. How's the rest of this one? It's doing okay. Utilities, wiring, connections, and door control. One there, and then one not there yet, because it's not built. Can't exactly wire up something that doesn't exist. So, how's danger level? Medium heading down. I was going to do a shakedown, but I'll try and let the danger level settle for a moment. It's all in. It's already in the queue. We just haven't bothered with it yet. I think with the workshop, and the workshop being where it is, which is right at the back, so that's you know, on me. That should be a lot closer. It takes a while for the workers to go back and forward. I'm going to get a couple more workers. So that's all in. Everything's pretty much in. Danger level going right down, which is handy. Just having a quick look, see if there's any issues. Instigator, yes. I thought there was an instigator. Supplier, unknown. Danger level is 38%. Yay! It's went up. Right. So, let's go ahead and... Execution doesn't actually need to be any particular... the sizing, I guess I'm going to put in that there. And chairs either side. Like this. And then in each of the cells, we need to change them up a little bit, don't we? So, mats. Prayer mat. And a gym mat. So, what... They've got entertainment, they've got exercise, they've got toilet showers. The library books, yes. I don't think there's much else we need then. They don't have a phone booth. I mean, do I want a phone? That's family need. It's death row. They don't often do anything, in my experience anyway. So, down to the middle, and then doors. Large jail door. Let's have a rusty one. Like that. Okay, and then that's all going to be set to death row. So it'll take a little while for them to build all this. And either side, death row. This feels like it's all kinds of wrong, putting death row. Arguably, some of the most... I say violent inmates. Like, obviously, in law, almost certainly some of the most violent, but in actual game mechanics, not so much. They don't really... Yeah, there's not really much going on there. Normally just sort of sit around. Ah, we don't have the death row appeals, do we? That's a problem. These are going to matter. Intake. Death row. I don't think it's going to matter because I don't think we're going to get inmates. I think this is more of we're doing it and it's like technically we're doing it. You know? Okay. Let's go ahead and put in a perimeter wall down here. And do this side as well. But, I mean, we are going to do, you know, a full surrounds eventually. I say, it really depends on whether or not, let's do a full shakedown, it depends on whether or not we have the money. We are making money. 4 grand for reformed, pause a second, but 5 grand for a fine. So this is Alexander Robinson, who is currently trying to get out through here. Didn't exactly work. Were they tunneling? Yes, they were tunneling. So they started tunneling and then, well, now it's now. We detected them. Let's put that flooring back in. All good. So a couple of ropes. Oh, another toilet. Another toilet. Well, technically, yeah, another tunnel in the toilet. Remove tunnels. Prioritise. There's another one. I reckon that was the start of a big communal tunnel. There's also one here as well. Oh wow, everybody's just decided, you know what, I want a tunnel. And what's up with the water? Why is all the water gone off? Is it... Ah. The water's gone off because I put a perimeter wall there. And, well, it can't go under that. Look at all the pickaxes. That is one of the downsides, which we didn't really discuss actually, of having a workshop. Tunneling. It is a tunnel problem. Yeah. Okay. 1 in solitary confinement. Look at all the tunnels. This could be a bit of a reaction to when I did a roll call and the safety need went up. Prisoners then decide that they really want to escape. I was going to do something. Captain Griffin. Found weapons. Look at that. 7 ropes and 4 pickaxes. Wow. Well, that happened. Lots of prisoners saying they've been unnecessarily searched recently. That's their opinion. We've got deployment, assign guards. A couple in reception to stop them running out and past and all that. Reform is 35%, just ticked over there. Programs wise, we're still running some first aid training, which is good. Guard taser, say I don't plan on having. And what I'm going to do now is go for informants. Extremely deadly, so it's prisoner Taylor. Taylor. Can't remove prisoner, takes a little while to do, so yeah, I think it's every 5 days you can do it. Whoa, was that a shovel? It was. I wonder where that came from. That's one of the issues of having a flower garden the way it is, where it's completely open. Having it completely open means, well, that can happen. I mean, they have to go through a metal detector anyway, through going into their cells or through here as well. So we eventually find it. Eventually. So I wonder if the other tunnel has been detected or not. I'm gonna put the flooring back in because there's some areas that have the flooring removed. It seems to be on the right that we found that there's the most tunnels, and I don't know why. Do not know why. Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of prison architect. I was going to build this, but priorities were changed once we had people escaping, fighting, all kinds of stuff. So we definitely increased security by adding in the perimeter wall. Haven't built it around here. Never felt the need to. It just seems to be working fine. So that's all good. I'm thinking these family cells, I might put prayer mats and gym mats in. Just so they don't have to go into here. But it's fine. There's no problem on that one. But we'll see. The execution thing, I just don't think we're ever going to get a death row inmate. So I think next episode will be the last building, because we're just going to clone this over, and, you know, whether or not I keep the execution bit on this one, who knows? Probably not. I might revert. I might revert to not having one. Let me know what you think in the comments. We don't really need the extra space. Well, we're copying it over, and that will be more than enough provision. I don't know. We'll see how we get on, and as always, hope you have enjoyed it. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching, take care, and generic partings.